Hey guys, good morning and happy Halloween from the Philippines. You're back with Darren. This is possibly the last Green Pro Clean video you're going to see, simply because I haven't made it home. We're pushing 3+ years now. I still never made it back. I'm still here in the Philippines, in case you're wondering. You probably weren't, you probably knew that. So what's going on? What's happening? This is the update of the way that the channel is going to move forward now, and everything else that's going on with me. Came here in 2019, October, was supposed to come home in March 2021, as many of you know. Then COVID kicked in, everything got locked down, all the flights got rerouted, and it became almost impossible for me to get back. So I thought, like many of you, I'll just ride this one out. This will be done in a couple of months. And 2+ years later, we were still on lockdowns. So that was that. Then just as they were starting to ease the lockdowns and travel was becoming readily available, we got hit by Super Typhoon Odette, and which was a hell of an experience. Literally leveled the whole place around here, leveled it. But during the lockdowns, here they gave you a pass. You had to have a yellow pass, would allow one family member to leave the premises on Monday, for example, to go to the store for groceries, for emergency supplies, for medicines, etc. That was it. Tuesdays would be a blue pass, Wednesdays would be a green pass, and only one person in the house could go out. Everybody else had to stay in the house. That was it. It was kind of crazy. And I thought to myself, well, I don't want to be a prisoner on anybody's terms, so how do we get around this? And that's why we built a water station, a purified water, drinking water station, because it's essential goods and services. So they don't restrict essential goods and services. Obviously people need drinking water. So we built a water station so that we could get out every day, so that we could go and see what was going on, get the news for ourselves from the street, and see what was actually happening out there. The lockdown here was quite a frightening time. But anyway, then Super Typhoon Odette came. Sorry, I'm telling you that part about the lockdowns and the water station so you know why we're doing a lot of videos about water stations at the moment. Then Super Odette came, took the roof right off the water station, destroyed it. We managed to get it operational in about 8 hours, which was a blessing for many Surroganoons here. As none of the other stations, in fact maybe one or two of them managed to operate, but we were operational, running on a big ass gen set, and managed to help supply water to the people for about a week before the government could start to get steady supplies up here for people. I say the government, mostly the charity organisations, well, everybody, Red Cross, UNICEF, Save the Children, everybody showed up basically, and helped out. The Americans, the Brits, everybody was doing fundraising, sending money to help out, and it went a long way to helping these people. So we got wiped out in Super Typhoon Odette. Our house lost the roof, pretty destroyed, sleeping in the rain for 5 or 6 days before we started to have Workman Carpenters, labourers, welders, etc. come up from my brother-in-law's place down south to help us get situated. So I never made it back to the UK. 3 years later, it's now over 3 years since I was last in the UK. Over 3 years since I left the Philippines. So basically, yes, I decided that I'm staying. I decided that we're going to build a life here, etc. And that's just the way it goes. I had no choice. The Green Pro Clean franchises all went south because I wasn't there to manage it. So I closed the company down, which was a hard thing to do because I worked hard for a good few years to build it. And it was a hard thing, but it was the right choice. Like they say, you can't be in two places at once. And I've learned that the hard way. I'm still here. Yes, I know I have obligations to some of you back in the UK. Financial, of course, no other kind of obligations, unless you want to go for a beer, in which case I'll be there. But as far as the financial ones go, come March, April of 2023, which is only around the corner now, I'll be back in the UK for several weeks to take care of all of those obligations and make sure I see everybody right, because that's just the decent thing to do. Doing it from here is literally impossible. And I know you'll think, oh, online banking, this, that, the other, etc. When we closed Green Pro Clean, we had to close the business accounts over there, etc. It's a complicated, long-ass thing, but in short, we'll take care of you as soon as we get home. Anyone I owe canvassing services to, etc., that will all be taken care of. So what have we been up to? As well as the water station, we've built a cafe / car wash in the past few months. In fact, this is it, coming along slowly. It's we're right on the roadside here. We're going to build a barbecue area in here. We're going to build a burger bar over the back. We're building a bar directly behind me here. And then over this side, we've put in the ramps. This is going to be a car wash area. Yeah, it's going to have a divider in the middle. You won't be sitting in your cafe, sitting at your table, having a coffee, and all of a sudden you're getting splattered. There'll be a dividing section that prevents the water from spraying over. So that's what we've been up to. We'll be making some more videos about that. The channel's going to cover a lot more about water stations, managing water stations, maintaining them, running them. In short, to help out the people in countries where we build water stations, which is most of the Asian continent, African continent. So we'll be covering, believe it or not, for those that don't speak Filipino, that's just a guy selling fish. It's not actually propaganda. That's the fish seller in the background. So yeah, we'll be covering a lot more about that. Some of you said you'd like to see more about the lifestyle here and life, etc. So we'll also get that covered. So until then, when I see you in the UK come March, April time, and I'm only going to be there for a few short months, 3-4 months, to literally, I'm only coming back to take care of my obligations. Then I'll be back to the Philippines on a permanent basis, as I now have residency in the Philippines. So yeah, so all of you, stay safe, stay tuned, keep me posted, let me know what's going on over there, comments down below. Anything you want to see about life here, do let me know, and I'll try to do my best to cover it, to share it with you. But for now, this is me, Darren, or Green Pro Clean, checking out for the last Green Pro Clean video. In future, you'll see a lot more under our company name, Too Big To Go, or just me, Darren. But anyway, I hope you stay subscribed, I hope you stay tuned, I hope you check in, and I hope you're all well. So drop me a message sometimes, guys. Apart from that, take care, love you all, see you soon.